I remember the exact night I realized the doctor in our village was not saving lives, he was collecting them. The sound that woke me was not normal. It was not the cry of a goat or the wind hitting zinc roofs. It was a low, painful whisper coming from the clinic behind my house. Someone was begging, "Please, I want to go home." I sat up on my mat, my heart beating like a talking drum during festival season. The clinic was new, the doctor was new too. Everyone trusted him. But something about that voice made the hairs on my arms rise. My name is Tunde. I was 22 that year, old enough to understand when something felt wrong, but young enough to still be curious. And curiosity nearly got me killed. 3 months earlier, the doctor arrived in our village like a blessing from heaven. His name was Doctor Ayo. Tall, calm, always smiling. He came in a white jeep that raised dust on the village road. Our village had no real hospital before him, only herbs, prayers, and a tired nurse who visited once a week. So when Dr. Ayo built a small clinic near the market square, people celebrated. Women danced, men slaughtered a goat. The village chief called him a gift sent by God. At first, everything seemed perfect. People who had been sick for months suddenly recovered after visiting him. He gave injections, tablets, and advice that sounded wise. He spoke softly. He always looked into your eyes when you talked, and he never rushed anyone. But after the first month, small, strange things began to happen. People started leaving the clinic very weak. Not sick, just weak. My neighbor Sadiq went in for stomach pain. When he came out, he could barely stand. "My body feels empty," he told me. We laughed about it that day, but the laughter did not last long. 2 weeks later, Sadiq died in his sleep. The doctor said it was a hidden illness. Then another man died. Then another. Always people who had recently visited the clinic. Still, nobody questioned Dr. Ayo. He was the only doctor we had, and people fear losing the only help they know. That night when I heard the whisper from the clinic window, I tried to ignore it, but the voice came again. "Please, I want to go home." My chest tightened. Something was wrong. I stood slowly and stepped outside. The moon was bright, lighting the dusty path between my house and the clinic. The clinic window was slightly open. I crept closer, my feet silent on the ground. Inside, I could see the doctor. But he was not alone. A man lay on the table. The doctor was not treating him. He was arguing with him. "You already signed the paper," the doctor said calmly. The man's voice trembled. "I thought it was a test. You said you would only take blood." My stomach turned cold. The doctor sighed like a tired teacher. "You villagers never listen properly." Then he opened a metal box. Inside were strange medical tools I had never seen before. My heart started racing. The man on the table tried to sit up. "I want to go home." Dr. Ayo gently pushed him back down. "You will, just not in the way you think." I nearly ran away right then, but something held my feet. Maybe fear, maybe anger, maybe the memory of Sadiq's weak smile before he died. Then the doctor said something that froze my blood. "The buyers will arrive tomorrow." Buyers? Buyers for what? My mind raced. Then I noticed something beside the table. A large cooler box, the kind fishermen use to store fresh fish. My chest felt tight. Suddenly, the man on the table screamed. I panicked and stepped backward. My foot snapped a dry stick. Crack! The doctor's head turned instantly toward the window. Our eyes met. I ran. I ran faster than I had ever run in my life, back to my house. I slammed the door and lay on the floor breathing hard. For the rest of the night, I did not sleep. Morning came slowly. The village woke like nothing had happened. Roosters crowed, women fetched water, children chased each other in the dust, and Dr. Ayo opened his clinic like every normal day, smiling, greeting everyone, acting like a saint. I wanted to shout the truth, but I had no proof, and accusing the only doctor in the village could turn people against me. So I waited and watched. 2 days later, a black van arrived, not from any town I recognized. 3 men stepped out. They did not look like villagers. They wore dark glasses and spoke quietly with Dr. Ayo. They carried 2 cooler boxes into the clinic and came out carrying 3. My heart began pounding again. That night, I made a decision. If you're enjoying this story so far, pause for a second and hit the like button. Trust me, it helps this channel reach more people who love intense stories like this. And tell me in the comments right now, would you have run away or kept investigating like I did? Because what I did next changed everything. That night, I returned to the clinic. This time, I brought my friend Musa. Musa was strong and fearless. When I told him what I saw, he did not laugh. He said only one thing: we need proof. The clinic was dark when we arrived, but the back door was unlocked. We slipped inside quietly. The smell hit me first. Not blood, not medicine, but something cold and chemical. Rows of metal cabinets lined the walls. Then Musa opened one. Inside were documents, forms, and something worse: village names. Our village, neighboring villages, and beside each name, a body part: kidney, liver, cornea. My legs felt weak. Dr. Ayo was not just a doctor, he was harvesting organs from villagers, selling them. Before we could process it, a voice spoke behind us. I was wondering when someone would notice. We turned slowly. Dr. Ayo stood in the doorway, holding a syringe. His smile was gone. You are curious boys, but curiosity is dangerous. Musa stepped forward. You are killing people. The doctor shrugged. I am saving richer people. My fist clenched. You're a monster. He laughed softly. No, I am a businessman. Then he lifted the syringe. Now, you two will help my work continue. What happened next still feels unreal. Before he could move, Musa grabbed a metal tray and threw it at him. It struck the doctor's arm. The syringe flew across the room. We ran, out the back door straight toward the chief's house. Within minutes, the entire village woke up. Lanterns lit the darkness. Voices shouted. When we told them what we saw, people did not believe us at first, until we brought them to the clinic and showed them the files, the cooler boxes, the healing room. The truth spread through the crowd like wildfire. Men who had lost family members began to cry. Women screamed. The chief's face turned pale. Dr. Ayo tried to escape in his jeep, but he did not get far. The villagers blocked the road. For the first time since he arrived, the doctor looked afraid. The police came the next morning from the city. When they searched the clinic fully, they found evidence of something much bigger. Dr. Ayo was not working alone. He was part of an international organ trafficking network. Our small village had been his hunting ground. The weak, the poor, the trusting, all easy targets. But the biggest twist came later. When the police investigated his records, they discovered something shocking. Dr. Ayo's real name was not Ayo. He had been a respected surgeon in a major hospital years before, until he was caught stealing organs from patients during surgery. He disappeared after that scandal, changed his name, and came to villages like ours, places where no one would question him, places where people trusted a man in a white coat. He's in prison now, but sometimes, late at night, I still remember that whisper from the clinic window. Please, I want to go home. And I wonder how many villages never discovered the truth. If this story shocked you, don't keep it to yourself. Hit the like button, share this story with someone who loves dark mysteries, and subscribe to the channel for more powerful stories like this every week. And before you leave, tell me in the comments one thing. If a new doctor suddenly arrived in your village, would you trust him immediately? Or would you watch him carefully first? Because sometimes, the person who looks like your savior is the one harvesting your future.